Hey traders, this video I'm going to give you just a quick update on what the big picture is telling me on the GDXJ, which is the gold stock indexes, the SIL and the SILJ, what they're telling me right now, what's happening right now as we speak. Let's get straight into it. Hey you, don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because trading is difficult, right? There's so many areas you need to know to become a good trader. Trading systems, mindset, the foundations, chart reading. There's so many areas you need to know to become a really good trader. So this video here is to become educational only, and there is no guarantees of making any money on any single given one trade. So be smart about the way that you're trading and protect yourself. Also, grab a 100% free brand new 12-hour trading course, foundations, chart reading, trading systems, and so much more, mindset. Link in the description. Go click it right now. I'm giving away 100% free access. The link in the description right now. Alrighty traders, let me just get you straight into this, what I'm seeing right now on the overall markets. This is a screenshot that I have. You can see I actually have a lot of different tabs down the bottom here. This is the silver and gold ETFs weekly. This is the silver and gold ETFs daily. So I'll see what's happening on the short term on the daily ETFs. Then I also have long term. This is the daily indices, S&P, Nasdaq, Dow, and the transportation average. And then this is the weekly chart as well too. So I have different layouts. That's the amazing thing. I use TC2000 for my platform. Amazing. And every day I do my scans. So every day I look at this screen here. This is the screen that I start off with. So I can see what the JNUG's doing, the GDXJ, because they're obviously the ones that I'm focusing on. I can see all across through here. If I just move this over a bit more, there we go. All right, so I can also see on this level through here. So from here to here to here is all the indices, and this is the gold chart. This is the silver chart. That's one thing I love about the TC2000. You can create your own time frame and stuff like that. I can get a good glance. So as soon as I start up my TC2000 every day, I can see what's going on. Bit of a glance through there, and so on and so forth. I also can run my scans. So this is the scanning, the scans that I run every day to look for my trades. And then these are basically 1, 2, 3, 4 scans. And this is like a bit, and then this scan here is a bit of a general scan to the right. And I do this every day, which helps me find amazing setups in the markets. And then it's up to my job to just only take those really good quality trades. Now, before I start there, guys, make sure you understand what a good quality trade setup looks like, and that you've done some backtesting, you've done some research, right? For my own personal trading, especially lately, I've been doing a lot of backtesting, a lot of research on, okay, I have my trading set up, I have my trading rules, but what is the highest probability trading setup? If I was only going to take 1 or 2 trading setups that meet my rules, right? Because I can have rules, but there's a couple of different setups within those rules. And as I'm doing more and more, I'm starting to realize that there's a couple of different setups you can take, but there's only really 1 or 2 amazing, powerful setups that if I just stuck to those and really forgot everything else, then my win-loss ratio would be very high. I wouldn't be trading a lot, and I know that I would do very well. So the hard thing is being patient, right? It's like sometimes you don't have a trade for a week or 2. You're like, come on, what's going on? So that's the hardest thing about trading is really your patience and your discipline to be patient and take the trade only when they set up. Anyway, let me share with you what I'm seeing right now on the overall indices, right? Or of the overall GDX and GDXJ and the SILJ. So this is the SILJ through here, okay? Now the SILJ, this is the silver ETF through here. What am I seeing on this one right now? Firstly, we had this big move up through here. So big move up through here. Big move up through here, and now we've pulled back, and now we've actually been just going slowly been going down through here. So this is what we call a time phase, right? So this market's been slowly going down through here. This is what we call a time phase. Now, out of this time phase, because the move up here was now what you call a price phase, where the market's moving in a direction, and then the time phase, which is the pullback. This tells us that the next price phase. This is time phase. Next price phase, which means where's the market likely to start trending, should be up. Why? Because this is the price phase here. Market goes through a price phase, then a time phase. Now the price phase should be up. Now remember, we're looking at a weekly chart here, right? So this could take another few months for this start to happen. But I'm just sharing with you right now, we still can get a bit more downward movement. What is also on this chart is this here. Bam! Look at that. Right, so what are we seeing through here? We're seeing basically a big head and shoulder formation. And if I bring up some Fibonacci retracement levels, I can also see that, well, we're starting to break past that level now, aren't we? We're really starting to break past those that Fibonacci level there. We're starting to really get on that into that level of that 60% retracement level there. This is on the short term here. So we'll see whether we do get that rebound, or either, guys, what can happen, which is the lowest probability, is that we drop straight back down to these lows through here. So that's the lowest probability. Right now we are slowly stepping down, but if this thing starts to turn around, then it's going to be very, very, very nicely to the upside. Very, very similar to a very similar thing that I'm seeing right now on the SILJ. But the SILJ, once again, very big head and shoulder formation. SILJ, this is the low point, this is the high point. You can see the SILJ, where is that? That's right at that level of the Fibonacci levels. You can actually see, right? Look at this here. This is the Fibonacci from the low through to high. So I just drew the Fibonacci from low through to high, and now you have my dotted lines there is what? Now let me do this here. Let me just take this off the screen here, and I'll use this one here so you can see what I mean. So from this low point through to the high point, and you can see, look at this here, right? Look at this through here. You can see how the market's had a lot of support through there. And once it actually support becomes resistance, and now we've got a lot of support happening through here right now. And once again, big head and shoulder formation on the overall thing there. So once again, price, big major move to the upside, then time coming back down through there. If we look at the monthly chart, this is the monthly chart here. You can see once again, big higher high. So it'd be, I would, now we're going through this, what we call time phase through here, that we should see the next price phase, which is the next big move, should be to the upside. Now the GDX and GDXJ, very, very, very similar things, right? What do we see here? A big move up. And once again, we can see this thing through here. Now, because price and time are supposed to be equal, I've talked about this before, but whenever the market goes really, 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 really quiet like it is right now on the GDX, we will get a price catch up. And when price catches up, if you guys see any market that goes sideways for quite some time, what tends to happen? Bam, right? We get a big price move, Now, regardless of what is happening right now on the short-term basis, I still see this sort of stuff happening when I'm looking at this right now, right? So we can see this is the 50 to 60% retracement level, that it's still holding this level right now. Very, very, very tight price action. So the probability is this head and shoulder formation you can see on my chart is still likely to play out. Big, massive head and shoulder formation. So I'm still very, very, very bullish long term. And the same for the SILJ. Oh man. And especially the SILJ, right? The GDXJ, especially GDXJ. What do I mean by it especially? Look how tight this is. Look how small these bars are. This is a weekly. Guess what's going to happen to the GDXJ? Bam! It's going to break out. It's going to be big. Now, that breakout can be to the downside, by the way, guys. We can actually get a breakout to the downside. What is the probability? The probability is this is what the market's forming right now. And over the next few months, probably towards maybe the next few years, over the next few months, maybe towards the end of the year, it looks like we're probably going to get another big run to the upside. That's what the GDX charts are telling me right now. Now, what can happen? There could be a few things. One, it could hold here and we start to rally. Secondly, we could get a bit of a fake out. We could get a bit of a fake out where the market drops down a little bit more, goes for a bit of a stop run, and then starts to see this thing move to the upside. Or we simply just run to the bottom. Okay, either of those are obviously, no one can predict the market, but these levels, this is what the big long-term picture charts are telling me. And same with this big head and shoulder formation telling me that the bigger picture, by the next couple of years, we should see the GDX, the GDXJ, the SIL, SILJ. I'm only talking about the indexes here. I'm not talking about the individual gold stocks. I'm just talking about the indexes right now. We should start to see a really, really, really strong move to the upside based on what I'm seeing through here. But once again, guys, you never know what's going to happen. So you always make sure that you have a good stop in place, a good money management in place, because this thing could actually even just continue down from here. But once again, this big head and shoulder formation is in play, and I do see a lot more upside coming over the next couple of years.